Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Gaz919 here, and today what we're doing is we're going to attempt to finish Denis's suspension. Obviously, if you remember, we did it at Sloth Garage for the rear, and now we're going to try and get the front sorted out. Unfortunately, because of the disaster of Sloth 2021, we are resorting to doing it on the street. So yeah, let's get on it. Right then, sit rep. We've got the shock absorber out of here. We've got the brake hose mounting off. We've got the drop link off. Now, literally, what we're stuck on is the top mount, as we've tried putting an Allen key in there and moving this about, and that's the result of it because I slipped off and hit Denis's paint, unfortunately. But this has got to a point where it's just rounding now. Because the Allen key overwhelmed the bolt. So I've just sent my father off because he's helping me, as you may have seen. I've just sent him off to go and grab my angle grinder, as I did forget it. So hopefully when I get the angle grinder, I can literally just slice straight through this. Right then, we've figured out the only way to get this off realistically is by cutting it. There's only so far the angle grinder will go down, so I've sent my father off to get a Dremel and see if that will work. Sit rep, we managed to get this bolt off, or what's left of it. Here is the top of the mount that we have absolutely destroyed. Now we can get the new one in. So we've managed to separate the shock absorber. As we can see, a side-by-side comparison. That's as much as that one will recall. If we push it down, and it does recall, not as good as maybe as it should. Whereas this one, straight away. Got everything back together. New drop link is on. New shocks and spring and top mount is on. Everything's connected properly. But now, in the process of doing all that, I have rather daftly created a brake fluid leak, which we think it could be seeping out of this pipe here. But I think I'm just going to leave this car here overnight, and then we'll come back to it tomorrow or something. But overall, not a bad job. So unfortunately the car is going to have to stay here overnight, and I can't drive it home due to the brake fluid leak. But to be fair, with how high it sits, it's about the same as the back. It's not too bad. So yeah, we'll just have to go home, come back another day and see how the other side goes. I am going to get a Dremel so it does make my life a lot easier for when we do the driver side. But for now, I guess old Denis is spending the night outside. Right then, so this is basically day 2 of the suspension change, or what was meant to be just the front suspension change. Slacking this nut off for the brake hose because this is what we needed to change, if you remember. And now it's just trying to get this bloody clip off, and it's an absolute nightmare. Had some real big struggles with it. So now I've took the wheel arch liner out, and I've found this. There is a lot of dirt behind this. Bleeding. I think it goes all the way back, but yeah, this is a side skirt and it's basically collected everything. Oh, this is not good. Already we have a nice mountain of stuff. On the plus side, at least it will soak up some of the brake fluid, so that's one positive that we've got out of this. Right then, so this was the offending pipe. Obviously we've got it changed and sorted now. Took it for a test drive, isn't leaking. How this is bent here, we believe this is where it's snapped, because on the other one that you can move this quite freely. And it's a bit bent there, so yeah, we have the brand new one on, looks loads better. Now it's just trying to attack the other one, and I hope it goes a bit smoother, but if it doesn't, we know what to do. So let's get on with it. Right then, so this is the other side off. And as we can see, it does still recall, but not as quick as the new one. But either way, I think it could potentially be perish springs that could have done it more than the shock absorbers, but yeah, it needs a bit of help for the rest of the way. Right then guys, so that is it for the suspension change on Denis. It has been a long while, it's taken me quite a while, but you know, this is the first time I've ever changed suspension on a car, so I'm learning myself. I've had great help, obviously with the rear. Jake helped me out a hell of a lot with doing the rear, and the front I've had help from me dad and a very good friend of mine as well who's helped me out. But yeah, it's been a wicked sort of journey learning, and the car, you know, it's progress in the right direction. There's still a long way to go with the car, but it's that one thing that I'm not going to have to worry about for a good few years now. So if you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and maybe even hit that bell icon for notifications on future uploads. But until the next time guys, peace.